Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's Venezuela going up against the Lower East Side. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome the Lower East Side All-Star.
Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Carlos Rodriguez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Acuna launched a pair of homers in his last game. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Michael.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Right through there for a strike. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Acuna leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ball 1 there.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Two on, 1 out.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, he's safe. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. Novoa collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Venezuela on top here, 3-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
Just missed. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. Siggy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
1 out and a runner at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And misses inside. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's the DH. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Outside corner for a strike. Ground ball right side, collected by Torres, and the inning is over.
Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Perez squeezes it. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Arise digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. To the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, and the batter will be the shortstop, Freddie Zamora. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Montez. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And now the lefty. Arise onto first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And here's the rookie center fielder, Chase Dawson. That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Abreu tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The left fielder,
and here is Jackson Chourio. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Activity in the bullpen. Gutierrez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 31 warming up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Miller sizing this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here's the rookie catcher, Melvin Novoa. And foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball there. Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss. One out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Miller under it. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now Michael Garcia. And that one upstairs. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a base hit right there.
The first baseman, number 5, Luis Arias.
So a man at first. And now Luis Arias. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy number 40.
0-1.
Rodriguez ready to fire now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Flied to right his first time. And that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one just misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing at a ground ball. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. The All-Stars have the lead, 3-0. A new pitcher in the game, Gutierrez.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
0-1. One and one.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And there's a ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So a man aboard. The batter now, Salvador Perez. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side. Just missed. Suarez, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Jackson Chourio.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the fifth. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Pickoff move to second. Suarez back in on a dive. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's ripped to right down the line. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. He really
the
shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And
That's
1-2. Base knock center field. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Still able to.
Number 31 into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
31.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Acuna now. Runner on the
plate,
go.
ball 1.
Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball. And that's
Ball
way
2.
high. And the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Michael Garcia now at the plate. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
First and second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And there's a foul ball. Acuna on second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And here is Eugenio Suarez. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Got it. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Venezuela on top, 8-0. Back back here in Miami. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Freddie Zamora. Rodriguez back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lined into left center, base hit. Coming home. He will score. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Chase Dawson. And that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Melvin Novoa, and that is out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. So the batting order turns over, and now it's good. Yoendrys Gomez comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. No outs, runners at first and second. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 5.
Now it's the second baseman. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, but he beats it. Now the left fielder, he's 2 for 2. Check swing, and that's a ball. That's a base hit, run scores. First and second, 2 outs. At the plate, Mark Vientos. First and second, 2 down. Clips the outside corner, 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. To third, Garcia. And they put the tag on him for the out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. The All-Stars with the lead, 8-3. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And it's fouled away. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
And that is ball one. Action in the pen down there. Gonzalez getting ready to go. Number 37 getting loose as well. On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Perez for the out. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 9-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a base hit up the middle. One run across. Now two runs score. It's now 11-3.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Number 62,
Garcia.
taking over on the mound.
Now pitching, number 62.
Now at the plate, Michael Garcia. On the ground to third. To first. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Venezuela out front, 11-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is number 24.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 8.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Zamora.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one to first, but that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 99.
2 outs, base is empty. Montez getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Count.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering is down low. That one hit to right. Abreu on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. The All-Stars have the advantage, 11-3.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Luis Arias. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Eugenio.
Next is the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs.
2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. Venezuela had the lead, 11-3. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Chase Dawson.
Dawson.
Just missed.
Touchdown.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to him, Melvin Novoa. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Dawson gets his lead at first with nobody out. On a line out towards center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. He's in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Orozco. Good chance to bring in a run. Nobody out and a runner at third. Jose Buto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 5.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number two. Looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. On the ground to the left, Garcia. Throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Buto, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one the other way, and foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Perez gets it to first. Inning over. So they get a couple of runs. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gonzalez.
For Venezuela.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Inside move to second. Abreu back on a dive. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air, right field. Montez makes the play. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Here goes the runner. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 14-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now on the bump, Brian Torres. Base is empty, one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number two.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Arise in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This to center field. Miller on the move, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 14-6.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now the DH. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. In the hole. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop,
Freddie Zamora will hit next. 1 for 3. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one smoked out to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. Next to hit, Montez. They say you win.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that's the 3rd out.